Welcome to the Florida Softball Network.
Now batting number 3, Fastpitch.
For this game between Lady Gators Jackson 13U squad and the Warriors from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. This Wisconsin team came down to play some Florida games. Beautiful weather for them for the time being, with some rain forecast for later, but right now just overcast skies. And the first pitch comes in high for ball 1. Batting right now for the Gators is Fati, the center fielder. So 1 ball, no strikes. And that's high and outside for ball 2. Third pitch misses outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. In the circle for the Warriors, Vienna, number 2. And that's right down the middle for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, now the count. And that sails high for ball 4. And Fati gets a walk.
Now batting number 6,
Now coming to bat, Cameron Solano, left fielder. And first pitch comes in high for ball 1. And that's high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to count on Cameron. Pitcher comes set. And delivers high outside for ball 3. 3-0. All right, second 3-0 count for Vienna. And she comes just like she did last time, back with the strike to bring the count to 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. All right, 2 batters, 2 walks as Vienna tries to get dialed in here. And now coming to bat for the Gators, Addison Held, the shortstop. And that's high for ball 1. Found a strike there, bring the count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is hit high in the air towards center field. Infield fly came short into the shortstop. And the Warriors get their first out.
Now batting number 7, Haley.
Now to bat for the Gators, Kaylee Hirsch. And that ball's high. And a successful double steal by the Gators puts now runners at 2 and 3. All right, runners at second and third, 1 out. Count 1 ball, no strikes on Haley. And that's high for ball 2. And that's in there for a strike. Brings the count now to 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. And that's high for ball 3. All right, batter's count here, 3 balls, 1 strike. And that gets fouled back to the screen to bring the count full at 3 and 2. And that gets hit towards first base side and caught in foul territory for the second out.
Now up to bat, number 22, Peyton.
And now to bat, Peyton Williamson. And that misses outside for ball 1. Two outs, runners at second and third. And that gets fouled off to the right side, now to play. Brings the count even now to 1 and 1. And that's a little outside for ball 2. 2 and 1. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Peyton steps in, Deanna comes set, and delivers for a strike. Swinging strike there. Now 2 and 2. And that's way outside for ball 3. All right, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Catcher sets outside. Pitch misses high, which now loads the bases with 2 outs.
Batting now, number 99, Kennedy.
And now coming up to the plate, Kennedy Copeland, the third baseman. And that ball sails high for ball 1. And again, misses high for ball 2. And that comes off the tip of the bat and fouled back over the backstop to bring the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's hit into center field and over the center fielder's head. Here comes 1, 2, and we got a play possibly at home. Nope, 3. And Kennedy gets a 3 RBI double on that shot into center field.
Up to bat, number 11, Reese.
And Kennedy steals third base. And at the plate batting right now, number 11, Reese Kennerson. Reese pops that one. And backing out of play. For a count now of 1-1. Pitch. This is high outside for ball 2. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike the count. And that's low for ball 3. Catcher makes a nice stop there to prevent the runner from coming in from third. All right, batter's count here, 3 balls, 1 strike for Reese. And she hits that one hard to third. Well played by the third baseman. And grabs the third out of the inning. Well, the Gators managed to get 3 across on a 3 RBI double by Kennedy Copeland. Puts them on top by a score of 3-0 over the Warriors from Wisconsin. And their first at bat coming here as we move into the bottom of the first. You're watching the Florida Softball Network. We go down to the bottom of the first inning, and the Warriors bring to the plate Abby, number 1. Kira Sherman in the circle for the Gators, and behind the plate, we have Reese Kennerson. First pitch is hit to the left side, and left fielder grabs it. That's Cameron for out number 1. Now to the plate for the Warriors is Lou, who takes for ball number 1. That one's hit again, foul to the left side, hustling to try to get it. Both the left fielder and the shortstop, but not able to close in on it. So Lou stays alive with a count now of 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses outside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Lou steps in. And Kira delivers. And that's foul for strike 2. 2-2 now the count. And that's outside and low for a ball. Brings the count now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Lou, number 13 on the Warriors team. And that gets a piece, but it goes foul. So she stays alive here with full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a line drive quickly caught by Kennedy. Great play by the third baseman to retire Lou and get the second out for the bottom of the first. Bang, bang play there. And that sails high and gets away for ball number 1. Now batting for the Warriors, Riley H., number 12. A swing and a miss. For strike 1, evens the count at 1-1. And that's in there for a looking strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes now the count on Riley. That misses outside for ball 2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. And that is popped up to the right side, but just out of play as it hits the top of the first base dugout. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one popped up again, but once again out of play. All right, count remains 2-2. That's low for a ball, and we go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is hit hard, but to the center fielder. And Fati's under it for the 3rd out of the inning. Well, some great hits there. But some great defensive plays as well. Brings us to the end of the first inning with the Gators up on the Warriors by a score of 3-0. You're watching the Florida Softball Network. To the top of the second inning we go with the Gators up by a score of 3-0 over the Warriors. First up to bat is Luca Hansberger, who gets called on a strike grabbing the outside corner. That misses for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now the count. This is high and outside for ball 2. 2-1. Well, what was an overcast morning? We've got the sun that's broken through a little bit. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2-2 now. And swing and a miss for strike 3.
Now to bat number 31, Kinsley.
The Warriors take care of the first batter for the top of the second, which now brings to the plate number 31, Kinsley Roman, who hits the first one out of play to the left side for the first strike. And that misses way outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the second inning. No runners on. Gators up 3-0. And that misses high for a ball. 2-1 now the count. Swings on a rise ball. Count 2-2. And that one is hit off the pitcher's glove. Shortstop picks it up and throws down to first for the second out.
Now batting number 1, Kira.
All right, now coming to the plate, number 1, Kira Sherman, who pitched in the last inning. Takes high for ball 1. She hits that one high into the air, into right field. The right fielder is running in on it and catches it for the third out of the top of the second inning. So the Warriors are able to take care of business there, not allowing any runs to score. We move into the bottom of the third inning on the Florida Softball Network with Gators 3, Warriors 0. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We're always looking to build more viewers and allow YouTube to recommend our channel as we try to always work to advance the sport of softball. We want to thank you very much for tuning in. And like I said, if you enjoy what you're seeing here, please subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying this game, give it a like so that the YouTube bots know to recommend it to others that enjoy softball as much as yourself. And we thank you very much for viewing. To start us off in the bottom of the second inning, we have Vienna, number 2. Pitching in the circle, Kira Sherman. Pitched 15 pitches in the first inning. Now we moved here into the second. And the first pitch. And this is just high and outside for ball number 1. And that grabs the outside for strike 1, bringing the count even now to 1-1. And that one hits her. And she will shake that off and take a little jog over to first base. And the Warriors have their first base runner on for the bottom of the second inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Up there making that swing, that's Livia, number 21 for the Warriors. presents bunt. And that one goes foul for strike 2. All right, Livy behind on the count now, 0-2. Runner over on first base. She'll be swinging away, obviously. You don't want to foul away a bunt because that will count as a third strike, so she'll be swinging here. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Late. And the Warriors managed to get a runner now into scoring position with no outs. And this is inside for a ball. 2-2 now. All right, full count. And misses high outside and gets herself a walk. Well, now Warriors in business with the tying run coming to the plate. Runners now on first and second with no outs. And swings at that rise ball for strike 1. All right, Molly, the batter here for the Warriors on an 0-2 count. She pops that one foul behind the screen to keep the count at no balls, 2 strikes. And fouls that off to the right side to stay alive. Count remains 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runners at first and second for the Warriors, down by a score of 3-0. Molly, the tying run here at the plate. She can get on and get across. Pitch. Misses high outside for ball 1. 1-2. And that's inside for ball 2. Evens the count now at 2-2. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Well, the Gators get their first out as Molly goes down swinging. Tough to lay off the rise ball. Looks so good coming in. Well, that brings now up to bat Rylan for the Warriors. As Kira records her first strikeout of the game. That one's in there for strike 1. And that one is fouled over to the right side. To get Kira up on the count. No balls, 2 strikes on the batter, Ryland. All right, 0-2 the count. Call comes in from the coach. Pitcher comes set. Delivers. And misses outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that is fouled away behind the screen. And with that, we're out of balls. Oh, here comes one out onto the field. All right, Ryland on a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. And she takes that inside pitch and sends it over into the left side of territory to stay alive here with the count remaining 1 ball, 2 strikes. And goes down swinging for strike 3. All right, Kira takes out the last 2 batters with swinging 3rd strikes. While the Warriors are looking to get those runners over at first and second, across to get a little bit closer. Score currently 3-0. All right, Gemma here at the plate. Fouls the first one off to the right side of the screen for strike 1. Defensively for the Gators right now, Kira Sherman pitching, Reese Kennerson behind the plate. You got Haley Hirsch at first, Kinsley Roman at second. I'll be right back to you here. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Over at shortstop, you have Aniston Held. Third base, Kennedy Copeland. Left field, Cameron Solano. Center field, Fatima Masri. And in right field, Luca Hansberger. This pitch. And that misses for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll attempt to keep that base runner over at second honest, but she's back easily in time. Ooh, that just misses to bring the count to 2-2. Gemma steps in to the batter's box and swings and misses for strike 3. All right, Kira takes care of those 3 batters. Bing, bam, boom, with 3 swinging strikeouts. And that ends the second inning with the Gators up by a score of 3-0 over the Warriors. You're watching the Florida Softball Network. To the top of the third we go, and leading us off is the guest player for the Gators. It's going to be Izzy. And she hits the first one high in the air towards first base, but it is foul. I think there's going to be a question here whether there was batter's interference. The batter does have, the runner has to stay out of the way of the fielder to allow the fielder an opportunity to make a play on the ball. I believe the umpires are conferring about that right now. And they'll go ahead and let that remain a foul ball. And there's a great hit. Oh, goes over the second baseman. And Izzy's on with a single. Oh, wait, she's keeping an eye. There's a bad throw. Takes a look, considers it, but wisely heads back.
Now batting number 3.
Happy with no outs to have a base runner on, so no need to risk that.
Too fast from the game.
All right, coming to plate now, Fatima, the center fielder, with a runner on first and no outs. That one's misses outside and gets past the catcher, allowing Izzy to get on over to second base. Looks like the steal was on regardless. Saw that she left as soon as that ball was released by the pitcher. So now the Gators, runner at second. Fati steps in, pitch, sails high for a ball 2. And that misses outside. Nice stop by the catcher for the third ball. All right, 3-0. So I'm not sure if the green light's on or if she's going to be just looking to take here. Put the pressure on the pitcher to deliver. Oh, yeah, well, she did swing away. That one went foul. All right, 3-1, still a batter's count here. Vienna comes to deliver. And that one is hit deep into right field. And a nice running catch made by the right fielder. Izzy a little bit delayed there on the tag up, but she does make it over here there to third base on that deep shot to right field. It comes down to the plate is Cameron Solano. And she drills one right up the middle. That's going to score a run and get her right on over to first. So a RBI single for Cameron brings the Gator lead now to 4-0. Now batting Addison Held. Inside pitch there for ball 1. And that misses high outside. The throw down to second. And Cameron is safe at 2 on the steal. All right, Gators have Cameron now in scoring position. Addie at bat. Opportunity to grab an RBI with a nice shot. Vienna in the circle. And that is hit high into foul territory on the left side, but it's going to drop. Brings the count now to 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. And that one is popped up in the infield. And Izzy is doubled off running on that hit. Well, that's 3 outs. But the Gators are able to at least get 1 across there to extend their lead to 4-0 over the Warriors. The Warriors now coming to bat to see if they can go ahead and narrow that lead down or take the lead themselves. You're watching the Florida Softball Network on YouTube. If you like what you see, please give us a subscribe. If you're enjoying the game, give it a like. And we thank you very much for watching. We'll be right back to you as we move into the middle of the 3rd inning Gators 4, Warriors 0. It's the bottom of the third inning with the Gators up 4-0 on the Warriors. The Warriors playing down here in Florida from Wisconsin. Eau Claire, Wisconsin is their home. I'm sure they're enjoying some sunshine, warm weather here today. And the first batter is Ayla. And Ayla watches ball one come inside. And another ball comes inside for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. Kira Sherman in the circle on 43 pitches so far. And that grabs the outside for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's fouled to the screen for strike 2. 2-2 now the count. And a swinging strike 3. Well, in the last 4 batters that Kira's faced, she's taken them all down with swinging third strikes. Now looking to change that is going to be Alyssa, number 3. And that grabs the inside for strike 1. And that's outside for a ball. 1-1. And that one is hit right to the right fielder. And Luca is there to grab it for an out. All right, second out of the inning. Nice hit, but right to Luca. He makes that play. Brings to the plate now the next batter for the Warriors. And swings at that high pitch for strike 1. Cortland right now at bat.
Okay, thank you.
The next pitch, and that's hit into left field. That's going to drop in for extra bases as Cortland rounds first, heads over to second for a stand-up double. Nice hit there by number 5, Cortland, for the Warriors. Well, with 2 outs now, the Warriors have an opportunity with the runner in scoring position. And that's taken for a strike by Abby, number 1. And Abby swings at that one for strike 2. The runner trying to test the catcher, but Reese not having any of it. She runs safely back over to second base. So Cortland at second, Abby at first, Kira pitching, and that one, nice stop by Reese to keep the runner, and there's a delayed steal. Oh, that's going to go right back to the pitcher. He's going to make that play at first, and they're going to get out of that inning unscathed. After a threat by the Warriors getting their runner over to third base, they are not able to get her across as Abby hits to Kira, who then throws to Peyton to get the third out for the inning. Well, we've gone through 3 innings now with the Gators up by a score of 4-0 over the Warriors. You're watching the Florida Softball Network. It's the top of the 4th inning with the Gators up 4-0 over the Warriors. First up to bat, Haley Hirsch. And misses outside for ball 1. And that comes inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. And that sails high and inside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Haley looking for something to hit. Not sure if the take is going to be on here. Last time when Foxy was on a 3-0 count, she did swing away. We'll see what happens here. Oh, well, no opportunity as that one is high and outside for ball 4. 4 pitches, 4 balls, and Haley's on base now at first, which brings to bat number 22, Peyton Williamson. And that one goes high, and Haley's going to advance over to second base with a stolen base. And the Warriors coach calls timeout to go talk to our pitcher. Well, we're here coming to you live from Altamont Springs, Florida, which is just north of Orlando, about 35 minutes away from Walt Disney World. We're at the Seminole Softball Complex, and we've got a change of pitcher for the Warriors. Warriors visiting from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and the Gators from Jupiter, Florida, about 3 hours south of these fields. So neither of the teams, local teams by any means, but obviously the Warriors winning the distance battle in this game easily. It's a slightly overcast day, little breaks in the clouds here and there. There is rain called for later on today. The current temperature here is, let's see here, let's take a look. It says 73 degrees, but it's a muggy 73. I'll say that. Thunderstorms possible after 4 p.m. is what the weather prediction is. The first round of bracket play scheduled to begin around 3 o'clock, so hoping those storms don't show up. All right, well, we're back in action here. Again, Peyton Williamson now the batter on a 1-ball, no-strike count. And that sails high for ball 2. 2-0 now the count. And Peyton hits one, but it's going to be straight up. The pitcher and catcher almost run into each other, but pitcher able to hold on to it and grab the out.
Batting now, number 99, Kennedy.
And that one hits Kennedy, and she'll jog on down to first, and now the Gators have runners on first and second with 1 out. Coming to the bat now, number 11, Reese Kennerson, the catcher. she fouls that one back for strike one. Pitch sailing high, gets just under it, which causes it to foul straight back. Timing good.
Somebody got your song over there, bro.
All right, Ryland. Now the pitcher, that one is hit high into left field. The left fielder under it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now to bat, number 16, Luca.
Well, 2 outs now. Haley still standing over there at second base. Brings to the plate Luca Hansberger, number 16, the right fielder. See if she can knock Haley in. And over at first base is Kennedy Copeland after being hit by the pitch at her at bat. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. And that one's high for ball 2. In the circle right now for the Warriors is Ryland. Behind the plate catching her is Livia. And that's fouled away for strike 2. Or strike 1 rather. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Luca gets hold of that one, rips it high into the sky, but it is caught by the left fielder, and the Warriors get out of that one. The Gators strand 2, but they're up by a score of 4-0 against the Warriors as we move into the bottom of the 4th inning. You're watching Florida Softball Network from Altamont Springs, Florida. To the bottom of the 4th inning we go. Coming to bat for the Warriors is Lou, number 13. Still in the circle is Kara Sherman on 56 pitches. And let's see what pitch 57 has in store. There's a bunt, but foul. Makes it a 0-1. And misses outside for a ball. One ball, 1 strike. Goes high for ball 2. 2-1. That one gets fouled away to the left side for strike 2. 2-2 now the count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Lou at the plate, 0 for 1 today. And she fouls that one again to the left side to stay alive. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. All right, now to bat for the Warriors, number 12, Riley. And she hits one on the right side, out of play, but caught in foul territory by Luca, playing it out in right field for the second out. And that one comes inside, but swung on for strike one. Vienna number 2 at bat for the Warriors. Kira Sherman in the circle. She delivers and grabs the outside for strike 2. And Vienna's now down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And misses outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And misses inside for a ball. Ball 2. 2-2. And swing and a miss for strike 3. Akira takes care of business there. Gets the 3rd out herself by striking out Vienna. And the Gators remain with their lead of 4-0 as we move towards the top of the 5th inning. You're watching the Florida Softball Network. Hey, if you haven't had an opportunity, we would love for you to subscribe to the channel, watch all the Florida softball action. A lot of games posted up there that you can watch at any time. And the umpire advising this is going to be the last inning. So time is going to expire. Games today at 70 minutes or 7 innings. So this is going to do it. I guess time is going to expire during this inning. So the umpires advise both teams. And Kinsley watches for ball 1 high. And that one is fouled out of play to bring the count even to 1-1. We'll adjust our scoreboard here. It still says bottom of the 4th. Let's make that top of the 5th inning. Bear with me here for a moment. And that's fixed. And here comes the next pitch. And that's high and outside for another ball. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike to count for Kinsley. And that's high and inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. And there's ball 4 high. And Kinsley jogs on down to first base. And the Gators have their first runner on of the inning. And we have a pinch runner in. That's Avalo, who we've had a guest player in for. She's one of the pitchers for the Gators, but she's dealing with a sprained wrist. So she is able to run, and off she goes running. Speaking of, the ball gets passed. She's going to go over to third, and she's going to look at home, and she is going to come on home and score. Wow, talk about coming in as a pinch runner and taking care of business. Avalo managed to steal second, third, and home on the overthrow by the catcher. That's in there for a strike. All right, with that run, the Gators now up 5-0 on the Warriors. With Kira batting, your pitcher for this game, takes high for a ball. 2-1 as the umpire points out the count. And that misses high and outside for ball 2, or ball 3. 3-1 now. 3-1. 3-1 for Kira. And that one is smashed, but foul to the left side. And brings the count now full to 3-2. Ryland in the circle on 17 pitches for the Warriors. Pitcher to pitcher battle here with Kira as the batter, the pitcher for the Gators. Here comes the delivery, and she hits this one again. Now to the left side, but fair, and that's going to be good for a single, as Kira is now on with a great hit there to left field.
Now batting, number 19, Izzy.
All right, now batting the other pitcher for today, or rather for this tournament. This is Izzy. And Izzy watches high for ball one. And Izzy hits one right up the middle. A great shot right there for a base hit. And advances Kira over to second. All right, we got runners now at first and second with no outs for the Gators. And coming to bat is number 6, Cameron Solano. Meeting over here with the coach and the umpire. Travis Held, the coach for speaking to our home plate umpire. 2 umpires for this game. 1 in the field, 1 behind the plate.
Now batting number 6, Cameron.
Did not hear what that was about, but no big deal. Does not affect gameplay. And here comes Cameron up to bat. That misses high outside for ball one. All right, runners at first and second here. Cameron at bat. Delivery misses outside again for ball two. Swings and misses on that ball that goes outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that misses high outside for ball 3. Count now 3 balls, 1 strike. Runners at first and second. She gets a hold of that one, but pops it straight up. The pitcher is under it. Infield fly is called. And they're
batting for the Lightning, number 12, Addison.
And both runners tag up on the pop fly. That was a great hit there by Addie, but unfortunately goes foul. And again, another foul one there. Puts Addie behind by a count of 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third for the Gators. Addison Held batting. Pitcher comes set, delivers, and that's fouled away again. Staying alive there with 0-2 count.
Barry, how many softballs do you have? How many softballs do you have?
I've got 2 in my box, 2 in my bag, and
2 and 1 in the field. It all looks pretty good still? Okay.
And gets called on the outside corner for strike 3. And that gets the third out. As we move into the bottom of the 5th inning for the Warriors is Liv, number 21. And she watches for ball 1. And this is high outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Kira comes set, looking to deliver her 70th pitch of the game. And she gets a swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike now. And grabs the corner for strike 2. Brings the count now even. 2 balls, 2 strikes for the batter, Olivia. And fouls that one back to the screen to stay alive at 2-2. That misses inside to bring the count full, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. First batter of the bottom of the 5th inning, the last and final inning, as time has expired. And she watches a low pitch for ball 4 and takes first base. Take a look over there at first base in case of any attempt to steal. And the first pitch there called strike on the batter, Molly. And that ball gets past. And Liv is able to steal over to second base. And now they've got a runner in scoring position with no outs. And that one is hit into center field, right behind second base rather, and is caught there by the shortstop, Addison, for the first out of the inning, and the runner has to remain at second. No opportunity to tag up on the pop fly there, with that being right by second base. All right, brings now to the plate Riley for the Warriors here with the runner at second. Pitch is hit well into right field, but caught and thrown to second base, but back diving. Great catch out there in right field. Izzy out there in right field making a great catch there for the Gators. All right, well, here we are with the Warriors down to their last out. That one goes to the fence and able to advance over to third base is Livia. So now the Warriors have a runner over at third with 2 outs and a 1-0 count here at the plate for Gemma. That one's in there for a strike. Brings the count even now to 1-1. Gemma fouls that one over to the right side. Now to play. The strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gators up by a score of 5-0 at the bottom of the 5th inning. That misses high outside for 2-2 now. That just misses low. All right, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Gemma. 2 outs, runner at third. Warriors trying to catch up down to their last out. Here comes the pitch. And drives the outside corner for strike 3. Well, the Gators take care of this one and manage to knock off the Warriors by a score of 0 in 5 innings. We want to thank you all for tuning in and watching the Florida Softball Network. We'll be back at approximately 3:30, depending on how games run here.